I'd like to call to order the Thursday, November 19th, 2020 meeting of the UC Board of Regents.
Teresa, please proceed with your comment.
Teresa Bukovac again, your most animated local SF pro-life atheist and Democrat. I've spent a year and a half educating this board on the documented realities of the live human dismemberment and live birth dissection experiments happening at UCSF. Another year and a half of monthly supplies of these viable, healthy babies given over to UCSF labs. I am disgusted, and you should all feel profoundly ashamed. The recently revealed eugenics program at your UC Berkeley shows us the overt racism embedded in this institution, especially as it relates to abortion. Late-term abortion affects Black and brown mothers and their viable children at disproportionate rates. And when there are research quotas to make, how can we ensure these mothers and children are not being marginalized and exploited, and so that the many of you representing the most powerful white elites in California can sleep well in your mansions? It's time to stop being cowards and join us. Being a hero is hard, but it must be you. There is no one else.
Robert Byrd, please proceed with your comment.
Hello, Chairman Perez. My name is Robert Byrd. I'm a native San Franciscan, and I work full-time with Teresa Bukovac at Pro-Life San Francisco. Abortion doctors on staff at University of California San Francisco medical facilities do not use feticides. This means that fetuses in the 24th gestational week, healthy children who can feel pain, are dismembered while still alive during D&E procedures. According to Stuart Derbyshire's recent work in the British Medical Journal, we can feel pain at that stage. Your own doctor, Daniel Grossman, has been making ridiculous claims on Twitter, referencing 14-year-old research by Derbyshire and claiming that fetal pain is unlikely until birth. It's obvious why he would want to hide from the truth. The question is, now, will you? According to the National Institutes of Health, the remains of these victimized fetuses, 6-month fetuses, are exploited in medical research studies. Organ and tissue collectors from UCSF research labs collaborate with doctors, waiting for these procedures to be carried out so they can bring the fetal remains to Lynch Lab, Division of Experimental Medicine Lab, and many other labs across the city. Instead of creating a demand, a dependency on aborted fetal remains, you must increase the use of ethical tissue sources. I'm demanding you to change UC policy, prohibit UCSF's organ and tissue collectors from working with the Women's Option Center at Zuckerberg General Hospital and the Mount Zion Medical Center. These unconscionable acts of violence and exploitation must come to an end now. Please demand.
Robert Goodman, please proceed.
I want to thank everybody again who called in and shared their comments with us. Well, we don't respond to comments immediately. We do take note of the issues raised and try to address them in due course. So with that, we're going to move on.